Hey, and welcome to the video. So in this video, we're going to talk and build up an analysis of what Whoopi Goldberg did in her comment on The View recently. So Whoopi Goldberg reframed the Holocaust, and she did it in a reframe, which is it's not this, it's that, which is a change of perspective. However, she didn't do it in the best ways, and we'll look at what she did wrong and what you can do differently when you're reframing a topic.
Truthful about it, because the Holocaust isn't about race. No, it's not about race.
Ethnicity.
It's,
Well,
no, it's
Jews
about
a different race.
But it's not about race. It's not about race.
What is it about?
Because it's about man's inhumanity to man. That's what.
All right, so there we have it. Man's inhumanity to man. So Peter, what was the mistake that Whoopi made with this reframe?
Well, she used the reframe. It's not X, it's Y. However, as a thought leader, you want to avoid using reframes when it comes to addressing a person, a group of people who suffered pain. So you don't want to do that because you're going to look insensitive, you're going to look incompetent, and you should avoid it at all costs. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't use reframes in your communications in other contexts.
And what's a good way to use reframes? Jessica, can you give us an example?
Yeah, like Peter was saying, a reframe is fantastic to really showcase you as that thought leader. And the best place really to use them is in reference to, really professional manners. Let's say we're talking about technology, maybe some processes, maybe your products. Say you're talking about the budget with your team and they're curious on exactly what the whole 2022 budget is looking like. And you might reframe it and say, well, it's not about the 2022 budget. It's really about how our 2021 fourth year budget looked, or fourth quarter budget looked rather. So you're kind of changing the perspective and giving a new conversation. That's really when it's appropriate to use that reframe.
I love it. I love because you use it in a professional setting, because sometimes people use it in a political setting, and that's political. Like, it's not about the border, it's about national security, right? That's also, as a professional, you don't want to sound like a professional and you don't want to sound like a bigot. So you stick to being a professional and do reframes and change perspectives within your own organizations.
That's it. So the topics to stick to are really, you have the split here where a people or a group of people, you probably want to avoid or be sensitive if you're going to reframe something, especially if there's involving a lot of hurt. But on the other side, feel free to reframe in business either a process, a system, a product, a technology, something that is more about a thing, where it's a little bit more okay to reframe, to change that perspective, so you're seen more as a thought leader.
And I would invite listeners and viewers to share in the comments a reframe they would like to use in their organization so they can change a perspective within their company.
And if you'd like to leave in a comment to the reframe, and then we'll comment back to see if that's an okay reframe or not. If you just want to run that by us, we'll just do that check for you. Other than that, be sure to subscribe for more content. And if you want to be seen as a thought leader in your business, then reach out, click the link below, get started with Magnetic Speaking now, and try out a free class. Other than that, we'll see you next time.